Ah, there I am. Hi, guys. Hope you're having a great day. Who knows where today's going to take us? Lead me, like I say, no polish, no script, just me channeling the ether from the universe and spreading what the universe's message is for all of you. And that's the great part about Coffee with Cam. I just am speaking each and every day, whether it's 5 minutes, 5 hours. I speak from the heart to all of you. And as I speak, the better I become at speaking and the more palpable my message will be to all of you. So as we go through today. It was a great response from yesterday's Coffee with Cam. I'm so glad that so many people took time out of their busy schedules to listen to me. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And yeah, it's been a great day. Got up this morning feeling a little stiff and sore, but hey, I slugged through, put the weighted vest on, chugged my 5 miles out to the farm, got back here, got my son breakfast, did my workout routine, some calisthenics and everything like that. And just in time for my coffee, because greatness starts with the first sip. So yeah, lots of things rolling through my head as there is every day since I've started focusing on possibilities. I've been thinking about times in my past when I've been jackass, basically a self-absorbed douchebag that was morally superior to others, which was fueled by a martyr complex and people-pleasing mentality, and a do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And since I've changed my way of being, who I am, who I represent, those things have all slipped away. Because what makes me happy is not going to make somebody else happy. I just want people to be free in their own happiness and follow what makes them happy. And if I can inspire one other person to move forward, choosing themselves and their own happiness over what society expects from them or what they notice from judgment or social conditioning, then I've succeeded on what I wanted to do today. So as I move forward in this life, creating more and more opportunities and inspiring more and more people, I'll be able to inspire more people. And I know that the universe will give me the resources to inspire those people. So I'm just going to sit here speaking and making myself a better version of myself each and every day, inspiring others to become a better version of themselves. And that's what it's all about. It's not about, oh my God, this happened in my past. So I'm just going to keep feeding into that emotion and being addicted to the emotions of my past, which is just going to fuel the reality that I experience going forward because the universe believes that I want to be addicted to those emotions that I've faced throughout history. And it doesn't have to be that way. You can choose new emotions that you want to achieve. And that's what I'm about. Seeing what I can do by making different choices each and every day, whether it's making random movements that I've never made before. Hey, I could be a rapper. I hear there's a slot opening up in the news. I kid. Shouldn't joke about things like that. And it's very sad, depressing. And if it's true, I don't know what to think about it. And that's why I generally try to stay away from the news. It's one of those things that I've been addicted to in the past, basically, so I could criticize what the news stories were. And I know that those news stories are completely inconsequential and they're just confirmation bias to what you want to think. And again, being a slave to the emotions that you've always had in your life. Because whatever you put your energy towards is what you're going to get back going forward. And if you want to spend your time looking for reasons to judge people, the universe will give you ample opportunities to judge other people. But if you want to make choices going forward, helping out your future self, then the universe will give you opportunities to make different choices, helping out that future self that you want to achieve. And it's really simple. And I've done that by taking those small steps each and every day towards what I want to achieve in the future. And I love it. And whether my body's achy and wants to rebel against me like it did this morning, that's okay because I know I can put on my headphones, listen to an audiobook, put my attention on that, and tune out what my body's saying for 90% of my journey. And that's fantastic because my body doesn't give me pain if my mind is focused on something else. And that's why a lot of people find themselves addicted to their cell phones, doom scrolling, exercise, drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, coffee, porn. Doesn't really matter. Everybody's addicted to something. And it's just your way of dealing with the emotions that you are addicted to because you want to get that hit. And it's not for me to judge whether the person that's addicted to jogging and exercise is superior to the person that needs to hit the crack pipe each morning. That's not for me to judge. It's not for anybody else to judge. We all have our own issues, and none of them are better or worse than anybody else's. What brings us joy and happiness is no superior to anybody. What brings anybody else joy and happiness? The only race you're in this life is with yourself. And I remind myself of that each and every day. And the more I focus on that, instead of focusing on trying to manipulate other people for their energy and living my best life and trying to inspire other people to live their best life, I'm able to find words that are able to convey my expression, my way of being, and hopefully inspire other people to take that journey as well, instead of trying to keep up with the Joneses or create a lifestyle based upon judgment, resentment, bitterness, hate, and anger. And as I do this more and more often, I get better at grammar, rhetoric, logic, and even if I expand my mind, geometry, arithmetic, music, and astronomy. It's my acknowledgement to the seven liberal arts and sciences that have been studied since ancient times. Because all it really is the here and now. And as we let go of our past emotions, we can then move forward in exponential ways that we never thought of before. And that's why I focus every day on possibility. And that's why I'm speaking each and every day, because I know that I'm not polished, I'm not honed, my message isn't clear to everyone yet, but it's coming. And each and every day when I speak, I get better at speaking and I improve in social intercourse and I become a more useful member of society. And that's what it's really all about. That's why I'm exercising. That's why I'm speaking. That's why I'm just laying myself open for ridicule, judgment, and resentment. And it doesn't really matter. If people are going to be hateful or bitter towards what I say, that's a them problem, not a me problem, because I'm in a journey against myself. And whether it's love, hate, it's all two sides of the same coin. And I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing because greatness starts with the first sip. So on today's path, I am just loving what I'm doing. I had a great walk out to the farm this morning. The rain's held off, so I'm still able to be outside. Looks a little bit dicey for tomorrow, so you might be seeing me either in studio or holed up in my basement, depending on what the weather is actually doing. But hey, it's all good as long as I keep taking those steps each and every day, speaking to you guys, because my favorite part of the day is when I sit here enjoying the outside and speaking with all of you and just channeling the energy from the ether instead of trying to manipulate other people into a way of being. I'm just doing what I want to do. And if you guys can do what you want to do and take that first step towards your own passions, your own goals, your own dreams, you're going to be so much better off because it doesn't matter. Stuff doesn't matter. Other people don't matter. What matters is doing what you want for yourself, and what makes you happy is no better and no worse than what makes somebody else happy. And as soon as you can recognize the patterns in your life that have been holding you back, that's when you can move forward, taking different steps. And by leaps and bounds, you're going to improve. And each day, as you improve, you are going to find that you are addicted to new emotions rather than the ones that have enslaved you since childhood. And as I focus on new beliefs, new ways of being, seeing what's possible, reflecting on what's possible, more possibilities open up to me. And like I say, I was listening to my mentor, Matt Schaefer, last night, and he was talking about you can choose to do it now or you can choose to do it later. You choose to do it later, that burden might be heavier because each day that you choose the same path, it gets harder and harder to choose a new path. But you don't have to be set in your ways. You can find a new way of being. You just have to take that first step towards what you want. And look at me. 6 months ago, I started on my fitness journey, the 8 weeks to anything program, and I was doing that from a different mindset and a different place than I was now. And I don't even recognize the reasons, and the reasons were all bullshit that I started, but those were great. It was great for me at that time because it started me on this journey to where I am now, where the future going forward is completely up in the air. And I just know great things are going to happen. I'm on a collision course with greatness because I'm taking those steps each and every day. And as I do that, I'm going to get better and better, become more physically fit, physically attractive, more mentally astute, more eloquent. And as I keep doing more and more each day towards the goals that I have, the happier I am. And it's not about a quantifiable goal like having 1 million subscribers on YouTube or $1 million in the bank. Those are just goalposts that will be constantly moving because it's about the process and loving the process of what you're doing. And the easiest way to love the process of what you're doing is by doing things that make you happy, not trying to achieve a goal that's going to leave you smug and empty once you've reached it. Trust me, I wanted to be 145 pounds. I got to 145 pounds. I wasn't happy. I didn't really like the way I looked. It was just a number. So now I realized that I just want to trust the process, love the process, and enjoy what I'm doing each and every day and taking steps towards what more is there out there. I can achieve in my late 40s the best body, mind that I've ever had in my life because I have shunned trying to compete with other people and I'm just being myself. And so many times we get told, be yourself, and it doesn't really resonate with people because they don't know themselves. They don't know what they want. They know what other people want of them. They know that they want other people to do things for them, but they don't know within inside of them what they really want in life. And taking time to focus on what you want and what makes you happy and doing what makes you happy each and every day instead of doing the same old thing each and every day, you're going to find yourself on a collision course, transforming yourself from broke, decrepit, and miserable into happy, healthy, and wealthy. And that's the path that I'm on right now. And it's great. And I love it. And I know that the universe is going to provide me the resources to continue inspiring people to move forward, creating their own dream lives. And it's all good. And I am so happy to be here with each and every one of you. I'm so happy that people are tuning in. I'm so happy that I've started putting myself out there and honing my message and becoming a better speaker so that I can help inspire more and more people. And I get to do it each and every day. And every Monday to Friday, I'm here with you guys, 10 o'clock, whether nobody else listens and I'm speaking for myself and to improve my speaking ability, or if there's 1 million people listening and getting inspired, it's all two sides of the same coin. So as I sip my coffee, I'll just be grateful for everybody that's been part of my life to bring me to this point in my journey. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of my motivating factors that brought me to this point. When I first started to learn to walk again after having my plantar extracted, I couldn't walk two steps to the bathroom without agonizing pain, without assistive mobility aids. And I thought to myself, I might as well just give up, stay on the couch for the rest of my life, however long that would happen to be. I re-went to being morbidly obese. I was letting myself go. I was physically unattractive. I was mentally depressed. But I realized that I was more than that. I was capable of more than that. And sitting there feeling sorry for myself wasn't going to move me forward. So I got up. I slapped on the mobility aids. I slapped up the knee braces, the ankle braces, the foot braces, the hip braces, the back braces, and everything. And I stood up and I walked. And the more I walked, the more I found I was able to walk. But what got me off there? Was it because I wanted to do it for myself or to improve other people? I said, no, I wanted to show up other people. I wanted to show up people. I didn't want to inspire them. I just want to say, look at me. I can do this. It wasn't about, I can do this. All of you can do this as well. It's like I was showing my wife, who was getting out of shape as well at the time, because, well, she didn't find me physically attractive. So, well, maybe if I get myself in shape, maybe she'll find me physically attractive. Well, that didn't work because I was doing it for her. I wasn't doing it for the betterment of myself or trying to inspire other people. I was just doing it out of a sense of bitterment, and I needed that bitterness, and that was perfect for me at the time. But now I'm free of that judgment. I know that each person has to make their own choices in life, and it's all good. And my choices that I make are no more valid than what anybody else makes, and that's what makes this life fantastic. We're all connected and we're all individuals. Again, two sides of the same coin. So that's why I'm now the butterfly that's flapping its wings moving forward. When I first started my online coaching business, I was trying to help people where I was 5 years ago and drag them kicking and screaming to where I am now. And that was wrong. Those aren't the people that I want to help. I don't want to help the people and drag them kicking and screaming. I want to help the me of the future 5 years from now and say to myself, what can I do each and every day to help myself 5 years from now achieve where they are now? And it's a mind shift switch. And that's where I am. That's my way of being. That's my motivator. And inspiring others to do the same, to look at themselves where they want to be 5 years from now, being grateful for every interaction that they've ever had that's brought them to this point in now, changes your past and it changes your future. And there are so many timelines available to all of us in this world that's comprised entirely of energy. And there's no difference between this cup of coffee and the energy in it and the chair that I'm sitting on. It's all made out of the same stuff. And energy can't be created or destroyed, only transformed. And as we transform that energy, we can create anything. We can create our own reality. We can speak and inspire others to live their lives to their highest potential. And that's what I'm doing each and every day, inspiring others to their highest potential. And I love it. And that's the process that I'm on. And when I trust in the universe instead of trusting in myself and competing with other people and trying to be better than someone else, or, oh, I'm not as good as that person. Oh, I don't have a master's degree in psychology. It's not about that. It's about taking the energy from the universe and using that to fill yourself up, to raise your vibration, and to become a better version of you. And as you become a better version of you, your life will change exponentially in ways that you couldn't even fathom. 6 months ago, I could never imagine walking 5 miles in a weighted vest that's about a third of my body weight. But today, it's a natural progress, and I've only been doing it for 3 or 4 days. And as I continue to do that, and I continue to do more and more, I'll be able to do and recognize patterns and possibilities of doing more and more, pushing through that weakness that my ego is trying to keep me safe. Because on the other side of fear is greatness. Again, it's a platitude. I try to stay away from platitudes. I try to speak straight from the heart because the more I reflect on what's inside of me and what it feels like inside of me, the better I'll be able to express the emotions and express the passions and keep away from the fears and push through the fears and the bitterness and what people think of me. And that's really what it's all about, being true to myself and using the energy from the universe instead of other people to achieve my goals. Because once you accept the universe's energy, again, like I always say, whether you call that the Holy Spirit, whether you call that the universal energy field, whether you call it chi, the force, it doesn't matter. Again, all sides of the same coin. We all have different perspectives to express the same feeling, the same emotion, the same sense inside of ourselves. We know that we are all connected through some invisible force, and we can channel that by using the ether instead of trying to compete with those around us. And as we do that, and we improve ourselves, we'll find that people that have been in our lives will fall out. We'll find that new people will enter into our lives, and we'll find that others that have been there always are still there because they're accepting of you for who you are and who you truly are, not because you're doing something for them, but because they align with you being the best version of you. And that's what true friendship's all about. I love where I'm going. I don't even know what I'm going to say next, but I thought that last step thought might have been kind of profound. And I never would have even thought of it 6 months ago. But I'm so happy to be with all of you guys each and every day, talking to you, enjoying myself, and just letting the energy flow right through to you. And I'm not trying to sugarcoat my words, not trying to have polish, perfection, just taking consistent, committed, inspired, imperfect action. And that's what it's all about. And I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. Being here with you guys each and every day is what's moving me forward and helping create a better life for me. And as I create a better life for myself and show other people that, yes, you can do it. Anything is possible as long as you believe in yourself and you take that first step. And you take that first step towards doing things that make you happy each and every day. And as I take those steps, doing things that make me happy each and every day, I become a happier person. Those around me become happier. And those that don't like my way of being fall out of my life. And those that resonate with what I'm doing and what I'm saying are magnetized to me. And that's how it is. And as I focus on speaking and becoming a better speaker, I'll be able to convey that message to you guys even better. And as I make myself more physically fit and a better speaker, I'll prove myself a more useful member of society. And I know I keep replaying the same themes over and over again, but it's so important to recognize that everything in your past happened for you, not to you. That when you recognize that each thing was a growing opportunity and a learning experience, and you can change the emotion that you put on each of those experiences that come up in your mind because they're not hurting you right now. It's only the stress of your thoughts because of the emotions that you place behind it. And your ego wants to keep you stuck in those same emotions because it makes it feel normal. And your ego wants to feel normal all the time. And it wants to be fed by those emotions that you've fed it your entire life. But you can change that. You can make new choices, and your ego and your body will accept them. And it's all how your mind processes that reality, and your thoughts, your choices, your actions create your personality, which in turn creates your personal reality. So anyways, I'm going to cut it off for today, guys. Got a busy day ahead of me, lots of stuff to do. I'll be posting the replay. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, or dislike, comment. That's okay too. Like I say, I'm just here to inspire other people to living their best life by living my best life in the here and now. And hate, love, it's all two sides of the same coin. Be that butterfly that flaps its wings and creates a ripple through time towards your greatest potential. Have a great day, guys. And remember, the dancing monkey loves you. I love you. I appreciate all of you. And greatness starts with the first sip.